Welcome to another episode of Fun Fair. For you, it was just 2 weeks. For us, it felt like a lifetime, eh?
Oh yeah, a long time ago.
This is our second taping. Yeah. Bulk taping. It's fun.
It's the way to do it.
It's the way to do it. So I'm Andrew.
And I'm Nathan.
And this week, we're getting ready for the big Spider-Man movie that's hitting theaters in just, I think, a week or two.
Yeah, Far From Home.
There you go. Endgame wasn't the end. Far From Home is the far end.
Yeah.
The big character that they're revealing that's in all the trailers is Mysterio. He's mysterious. What do you know about Mysterio?
Absolutely nothing.
Really?
Well,
he's a classic Spider-Man villain. He's been in stories all the way back to the 60s.
Yeah. No, I know his iconic look with the fishbowl, and I know he uses illusions and tricks.
That's right.
So I haven't seen that. The old Spider-Man cartoons. The only thing I ever saw. Oh, and one story that has nothing to do with Spider-Man I've read before.
Yeah, that's right. Guardian Devil. He kind of pops up. Kevin Smith kind of stole Mysterio.
That's it.
Put him into a Daredevil story.
Yeah, that's all I've ever.
That's all you ever.
That's all I know.
Well, I think you're the perfect person to play our next game.
What's that?
And that is Mysterio or Mysterio-No.
Mysterio-No? Oh?
No.
Oh.
No. Basically, the way it works is I'm going to read a plot line from a Spider-Man comic.
Okay.
Or it's a plot line I just wrote. So you have to guess if it is a real plot line from a real Spider-Man comic, or if it's a Mysterio plot line that I just came up with on my lunch break.
God, that's going to be tough because he's such a weird character that
could be anything.
It's going to be freaking odd.
After he successfully busts himself out of prison, Mysterio takes to television to issue a challenge to his nemesis, that's Spider-Man, which he accepts by meeting him at the site of their confrontation. During the battle, Spider-Man is knocked out by a blast, and when he awakens, he is shrunken down to mere inches in height.
Oh my God, I fucking hate this. It sounds so silly that it sounds like it could be a real story.
So you say Mysterio?
Yeah, I can see Staley writing something about that. He's been shrunk down to insect size.
Okay, so you're saying that's it?
Yeah.
That is correct.
Oh, thank
And it is a Stan Lee story.
Oh my God.
Amazing Spider-Man 66 to 67.
Well, it does sound like something ridiculous enough.
Taking the Daily Bugle hostage, Mysterio transforms the newspaper office into a medieval castle and convinces J. Jonah Jameson that he is King Arthur of old. He sends him on a quest to retrieve the sword from the stone, but it's not a sword at all. Jonah is caught robbing the Museum of Modern Art of an ancient precious stone worth millions. This is all a distraction, however, allowing Mysterio to steal a rare painting from the museum's vault. This painting contains a map that leads to the lost treasures of Atlantis.
Okay, another guess, but I don't think this one's real because it's all over the place. And Atlantis and Mysterio don't really fit for me.
Okay, alright, that's correct. I guess I shouldn't have added in the Atlantis part. Mysterio stages the death of J. Jonah Jameson so Spider-Man will take the blame and creates an illusion for Jonah so that he believes that he has gone to hell. All the demons that torment Jonah look like Spider-Man.
It can't be real. If it's real, I want to read it.
Okay, so you're saying it's Mysterio-No?
Mysterio-No.
Mysterio-No? I'm sorry, incorrect.
Oh my God.
From Web Spinner's Untold Tales of Spider-Man 1-3 from 1999.
I've got to read that.
You gotta read that story?
Yeah. He goes to hell and everyone looks like Spider-Man.
Yeah. The bright side is, though, if you brought a camera to hell with him, he wouldn't have to ask people to bring him pictures of Spider-Man. He could just be clicking away.
Horrible, but honey.
After chasing Mysterio to Central Park, Spider-Man and the Human Torch believe they're in a one-on-one showdown with the Master of Illusion, when in fact, they are fighting each other as Mysterio watches from a distance.
It sounds real.
That's real? So that's a Mysterio?
That's a Mysterio.
Oh no! Incorrect. I wrote that one.
Oh,
On the lunch break. Yeah.
that's pretty good.
There you go. It is good.
Like,
It sounds like a
how long
classic
did you have to
story.
figure that out? How long's your lunch break?
My lunch break was an hour, but I did this in 25 minutes.
That's good.
Thanks. Discovering Spider-Man's true identity, Mysterio kidnaps Peter Parker and puts him in a trance, making him believe that he was never Spider-Man at all, but instead Mysterio. Upon believing this lie to be true, Peter feels remorse for the crimes he believes he's responsible for, and turns himself into the police. While incarcerated, Mysterio dons the Spidey suit and plays hero, all the while pulling off heists under the radar.
That sounds like classic comic book. Like, that's gotta be real. That sounds classic.
So you're
if
saying,
you wrote that,
yeah?
that you should write that book
Really?
if you wrote that.
Well, I guess I should write that book, because I came up with that. That is a fake story.
That sounds...
All I did was take Kraven's Last Hunt and take out some things.
That's what I was thinking in my head. Like, man, this sounds really Craven-y, but like it does sound like something that people would do.
Yeah,
You know?
totally. There you go.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so do you feel like you've learned a lot about Mysterio in this game?
Yeah, he's so cheesy and over the top. Like, every story could sound fake or real.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's
Yeah, what I
hard
feel
balance with him.
I feel like I found throughout this that it's actually pretty easy to write a Mysterio story.
There should be more.
There you go.
You know, he's such a over-the-top character. He works in any situation.
Yeah, it's all an illusion.
I'm usually shocked though. That dark story doesn't sound like him.
That's
And
real.
that's real.
That's real.
That's real.
There you go. So check it out. Here's the last one.
Yeah.
In an attempt to cheer up a down-in-the-dumps Howard the Duck, Mysterio creates an elaborate illusion that convinces the inhabitants of New York that the Howard the Duck film was actually good.
That's gotta be bullshit.
Yeah, it's fake.
That's some. I like it.